Before you start watching, please like, and don't forget to subscribe because it is your support that generates new videos on this channel. And remember, your like will make us release these videos as often as possible.
Have you ever wondered what separates an average compliment from one that leaves a lasting impression, making her think about you long after the conversation ends? If you've struggled to find the right words or felt your compliments fell flat, you're in the right place. Compliments, when done right, are powerful. They can elevate your connection, ignite curiosity, and even build respect. But when done wrong, they're forgettable or worse, offensive. Today, we're diving deep into the compliment tier list, breaking down what works, what doesn't, and how to master this subtle art. This isn't just about flattery. It's about understanding women on a deeper level, appreciating their individuality, and conveying genuine confidence through your words. Let's start at the top, the elite, game-changing compliments that belong in the S+ rank. S+ rank compliments, the best of the best. These are the compliments that hit with precision. They're thoughtful, rare, and exude emotional intelligence. S+ compliments are not just about appearance, they touch her soul, her aspirations, or something uniquely hers. 1 inch you have a way of making everyone around you feel special. Why it works, it's universal yet specific. It acknowledges her impact on others, which many women value deeply. It's not about how she looks, it's about who she is and what she brings to the world. When to use it, after observing her interactions with others or in a social setting where her warmth shines. 2 inch you inspire me to be a better version of myself. Why it works, women often love being seen as inspiring, as it elevates their role in your life beyond surface-level attraction. This compliment reflects your self-awareness and respect for her influence. When to use it, in moments of vulnerability or deep conversation about goals, challenges, or personal growth. 3 inch the way you think fascinates me, it's like you see the world differently. Why it works, it targets her intellect and perspective, making her feel unique and valued for her mind rather than her looks. When to use it, during a conversation where she shares an idea or opinion that intrigues you. 4 inch you have this incredible strength about you, even when you're being soft and kind. Why it works, women often feel like they have to balance being strong and gentle. This compliment acknowledges both without diminishing either. When to use it, after she handles a challenging situation gracefully. 5 inch you have such a rare combination of beauty and brains, it's intimidating in the best way. Why it works, it strikes a balance between acknowledging her physical attractiveness and her intelligence, showing you appreciate both equally. When to use it, when you genuinely feel awestruck by her presence and capability. S-rank compliments, top tier and highly effective. While not as profound as S+, these compliments are still impactful, resonating deeply with women when delivered with confidence and sincerity. These are the compliments that leave a lasting smile. 1 inch you have such an infectious energy, just being around you makes everything feel lighter. Why it works, it focuses on her emotional presence, which is often overlooked but highly valued. When to use it, after spending time together, especially in a setting where her personality lights up the room. 2 inch I admire how passionate you are about, insert topic. It's rare to see someone care that much. Why it works, passion is attractive, and calling it out shows you notice what drives her. When to use it, when she's talking about something she loves or is deeply invested in. 3 inch you're one of the most genuine people I've ever met. Why it works, in a world of surface-level interactions, authenticity stands out. Complimenting her on this shows you see her true self. When to use it, in a reflective moment, especially if she's shared something personal. 4 inch you've got this natural elegance, like you're effortlessly classy. Why it works, women often put effort into their poise and presentation. Recognizing this can be incredibly affirming. When to use it, when her demeanor, style, or attitude strikes you as particularly graceful. 5 inch I love how you're always 100% yourself, there's no pretense with you. Why it works: confidence in being oneself is rare and attractive. Complimenting her on this reinforces that you value her for who she is, flaws and all. When to use it: after she shows vulnerability or authenticity. Key insights for S+ and S ranks. Sincerity is non-negotiable. These compliments work because they feel earned. Women can sense when you're being disingenuous. Focus on her uniqueness. Generic compliments are forgettable. Tailor your words to something that sets her apart. Deliver with confidence. The delivery matters as much as the compliment itself. Make eye contact, speak clearly, and let your tone carry weight. A quick note: S+ and S compliments shouldn't be overused. If every sentence out of your mouth is a deep, meaningful observation, it can feel overwhelming. Use these sparingly to maximize their impact. A rank compliments: strong and reliable. These compliments are dependable and versatile, but they lack the profound emotional depth of S+ and S ranks. Think of a rank as your toolkit for daily interactions, compliments that show appreciation and spark connection without being overly intense. They're still impactful but won't overwhelm the recipient. 1 inch You have such a warm and inviting smile, it lights up the room. Why it works: a classic but effective compliment. Highlighting her smile not only acknowledges her physical beauty but also the positive vibe she exudes. When to use it: in casual settings, like during a first date or a light-hearted conversation. 2 inch You've got this great sense of humor. It's rare to meet someone who gets my jokes like you do. Why it works: humor is often a key aspect of compatibility. This compliment is a subtle way of building rapport and creating a bond. When to use it: after a shared laugh or a witty back and forth. 3 inch I can tell you put thought into everything you do. It's really impressive. Why it works: acknowledging her effort shows you notice the details and respect her dedication. Women often feel their effort goes unnoticed, so this hits the mark. When to use it: after she shares something she's worked on, from her career to her appearance or hobbies. 4 inch You always know how to make people feel comfortable. It's such a great quality. Why it works: women often take pride in their ability to connect with others. This compliment highlights her emotional intelligence. When to use it: in group settings where she's the one bringing people together or easing tension. 5 inch There's something so calming about your presence, it's like you have this peaceful energy. Why it works: this is a deeper compliment that hints at how her personality positively affects you, making it more personal. When to use it: during a quiet moment together, when you genuinely feel her soothing influence. B rank compliments: good but situational. B rank compliments are solid but tend to be more situational or slightly overused. They're a step up from generic, but they don't carry the same weight as A, S, or S+ ranks. Use them sparingly and always tailor them to the moment. 1 inch That outfit looks amazing on you. Why it works: while it's appearance-based, this compliment can still make her feel appreciated when tied to effort in her style. When to use it: when she's clearly put thought into her look, but don't overuse this, it can feel shallow if repeated too often. 2 inch You're really easy to talk to. Why it works: it's simple and direct, showing appreciation for her conversational skills. When to use it: during or after a meaningful conversation. 3 inch You've got great taste, I love how you picked that. Why it works: whether it's her choice of music, food, or decor, this compliment recognizes her unique preferences. When to use it: when her decision genuinely stands out to you. 4 inch You have a really unique voice, I could listen to it all day. Why it works: complimenting her voice is flattering and unusual, which can make it more memorable. When to use it: during a phone call or after a meaningful conversation. 5 inch You're really smart, I love the way you think. Why it works: while similar to S-rank compliments, this one is more general and doesn't highlight a specific thought or idea, making it slightly less impactful. When to use it: after she shares something interesting or intellectual. C. Rank compliments, neutral and common. C. Rank compliments are polite and safe but lack depth or originality. While they might work in certain situations, they're unlikely to leave a strong impression. Use them as filler or when you're building up to something more meaningful. 1. You're really pretty. Why it works: it's a classic, but it's also generic. Women hear this often, so it doesn't stand out. When to use it: when you're keeping things casual or testing the waters. 2. You're so nice. Why it works: it's polite but lacks any unique insight into her personality. When to use it: when you don't know her well yet. 3. You're so fun to hang out with. Why it works: it's friendly and light but doesn't dig into who she is or what makes her special. When to use it: in a group setting or early on in a conversation. 4. You look great today. Why it works: it's a compliment, but it feels routine and uninspired. When to use it: as a quick, casual observation. 5. You've got a great laugh. Why it works: it's endearing but doesn't hold much weight on its own. When to use it: after she laughs at something you say. D. Rank compliments, overused and unimaginative. D. Rank compliments are overly generic or too focused on superficial traits. They're unlikely to create a lasting impression and can even feel dismissive if not delivered well. 1. You're so hot. Why it works, or doesn't: while it might boost her ego momentarily, it's overly focused on appearance and lacks sophistication. When to avoid it: most of the time, unless you're in a flirtatious, casual situation. 2. You're beautiful. Why it works, or doesn't: similar to pretty, this is a common compliment that doesn't show depth. When to use it: only as part of a larger, more personal compliment. 3. You've got nice eyes. Why it works, or doesn't: while not inherently bad, it's one of the most overused compliments. When to use it: only if her eyes genuinely captivate you and you can make it unique. E. Rank compliments, avoid these at all costs. E. Rank compliments are the ones that miss the mark entirely. They're often offensive, awkward, or inappropriate. Avoid these if you want to maintain a positive impression. 1. You'd be even prettier if you smiled. Why it doesn't work: this comes across as dismissive and controlling. It's a classic example of a backhanded compliment. 2. You look good for your age. Why it doesn't work: it's condescending and implies that she's past her prime. 3. You're like one of the guys. Why it doesn't work: it downplays her femininity and can feel insulting. 4. You're so much better than my ex. Why it doesn't work: comparing her to someone else is a surefire way to make her feel uncomfortable. Final thoughts on the tier list: mastering the art of compliments isn't about using fancy words, it's about authenticity, timing, and understanding the woman in front of you. The higher-ranked compliments reflect depth, insight, and emotional intelligence. As you move down the tiers, the compliments become less impactful and more generic, with the bottom tier being outright damaging. Stay confident, observant, and genuine, and you'll find that the right compliment can open doors to deeper connections. Next time you speak with her, try elevating your compliments to S or even S+ rank. Watch her eyes light up, and know that you've truly made her day. Now, here's a challenge for you: what's the best compliment you've ever given, or received, that truly left an impact? Drop it in the comments below. Let's build the ultimate list of go-to compliments together, because who knows? Your insight might inspire someone else to make someone's day. Don't hold back, I'm reading every single one.